Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ade Eky Setiaji. I would like to continue my friend's explanation about product assessment. Okay, we go to the material that is product assessment technique. So, there are many ways that can be done by teacher to manage student work. The first is anecdotal. Anecdotal is a note made by teacher during teaching and learning activities. Anecdotal is usually used to record competencies that haven't been seen in student work, like student ability to work together, student ability to use equipment safely, or student ability to choose the right work material. And the second is analytic. Analytic is an assessment made based on several aspects of student work seen from various perspectives or criteria. This scale is used to assess the ability of students at prepare or design stage and final stage. In both sides, the teacher can assess the design or student work with various perspective criteria. And the third is holistic. Holistic is a scale of assessment of the overall student's work. This scale is used for assess at the final stage, such as assessment of the quality of student work and assessment of student ability to evaluate their work. Then the next material is example in learning mathematics. This is the example in 6th grade with the basic competence presenting data into tables and pictograms, bar charts, and pie charts. With the indicators are presenting data in the table form, presenting the data in the chart form, and presenting data in the pie chart form. This is also task in group, with the tasks are pay attention to the data on the value of the following grade 6 math test result, the data you can see in the slide. And then the second, determine how many students got the same grade. The third, make the data in the table, bar chart, and pie chart. And the fourth, color the bar and pie charts in the different color for each grade the student score. And the last is display the result of your work on the display board. For tools and material prepared, there are drawing paper according to the size needed, ruler, pencil, skisser, and crayons or color pens. This is the score. This is the rubric. First, for preparation or design stage, includes an assessment of student abilities in planning, exploring, and developing ideas and designing product. For example, determining scale, paper size, and material completeness. And the score start from 0 until 2. For the second stage, that is production, includes an assessment of the ability of students in selecting and using material, tools, and techniques. For example, in this case, is how to use the tools like rules, pencil, and etc. in presenting data, neatness, and clarity of image and accuracy. The score starts from 0 until 5. And the last stage is result, includes an assessment of the abilities of students to make product according to predetermined uses the and criteria. For example, the final product like decoration, coloring, artistic touch, meeting the aesthetic criteria, and etc. And the correctness of answer. For the score, this is start from 0 until 3, and we get total score with the scale from 0 until 10. And this is the example of using rubric. You can see how to find the average score in the table. Then for the first preparation or design activities, get score 0 if they don't do it, score 1 if they do part of it, score 2 if the description of the rubric is done all. For the second production or implementation activities, get score 4 if there is no error or complete, get score 3 if there were a few error or less complete, get score 2 if there were many errors or incomplete, and get score 1 if they turn doing or none from the predetermined rubric. And for the result activities, we get score 4 if there is no error or complete, get score 3 if there were a few error, get score 2 if there were many error, and score 1 if not doing. And the for to find the score, this is the example. For find the first group score equals the group score 8 over 10 times 100, so we get 18. And this is the last example. That is for 11th grade with the basic competence using the rule of multiplication, permutation, and combination in problem solving. And indicators are arrange multiplication, permutation rule, and combination. These tasks do in group, and the tasks are make a PowerPoint presentation with the following material distribution. For group 1 and 2, the material is multiplication rule. For the group 3 and 4, the material is permutations. And for group 5 and 6 is combination. Then collect the result on CD. Also included the step for the activities carried out from preparation to the production of a CD. This is the rubric for the first stage, that is preparation, includes an assessment of student abilities in planning, exploring, and developing ideas and designing product. For example, determining scale, paper size, and material completeness. For the scale of score, is start from 0 until 2, and the second stage, that is implementation, includes specific skill needed to complete tasks such as mastering computer and skill in using PowerPoint programs. The score starts from 0 until 4, and the last stage is reporting the accuracy and completeness of aspects to be assessed, such as PowerPoint result and reporting activities. The score starts from 0 until 4. So we get the total score from 0 until 10. And this is the example of using rubric. You can see on the table to get the score of each student. Then the scoring are for the first stage is preparation. Get score 2 if the work step and time is used well. Get score 1 if does 1, and get score 0 if does neither. For implementation activities, get score 4 if mastering computer and skillful in making PowerPoints. Get score 3 if doing one well. Get score 2 if both perform poorly, and get score 1 if didn't do according the predetermined rubric. And for reporting activities, get score 4 if students have good result. Get score 3 if enough result. Get score 2 if poor result, and score 1 for student doesn't perform according to the predetermined rubric. And the total score can be transferred to score on scale 0 until 100. Example, if we want to calculate the score of A, we can see on the table the score of A is 8. Then we divide by 10 and times by 100. So we get the score of A is 80. Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.